In the year 2014, a new squad of operatives was chosen by the College of Illusion. These fools promptly went on to frustrate their DM at every opportunity. Today, still working together, because really, who else would work with them? They survive as adventurers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Second Breakfast Club.
Tony Kinney as Eddie Falzone.
Jess Owen as Adira Glow.
Michael Cole as Uorag.
Jesse Wicks as Phil Quiverlance.
Nico Rodriguez as your DM.
Welcome back to the continuing tales of A Fool's Quest.
All right. Okay.
When last we left our heroes.
That, exactly. You had just left the city. You had visited the library, saw the cursed items, taken what you'd pleased. You did some research and found out about...
Goblins in the sewers.
And goblins. You found out about Lieutenant Kilo. Some interesting stuff about him and his weapons.
He stole Loki's sword.
Yes.
Or did he?
Dun, dun, dun. Then you found a boat and your guide, and you went across the water. You got to Alkaseltz, which was a bubbly prison surrounded by bubbles. And then you made it into the prison. He did some weirdness to get you in, some Abjurer stuff to get you in, and you guys got in. The door opened, you went in, it closed behind you, and that's where we left off. So, you are in a room. It's a hallway that's about 20 feet long, and it's about 6 or 7 feet wide. Also about 7 feet tall. So it's a kind of a small corridor that leads you to that leads you, like I said, about 20 feet down the path. There is a mage light hanging from the ceiling. And
Uorag is a panda. Just FYI.
Am I still a panda?
You're a panda.
Yes. Awesome.
And the jellyfish, we heard from him too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The jellyfish is always there.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But yes, you are a panda bear.
Great.
Yeah, so you're a panda. All right. And at the end of the hallway, you can see the door with this mage light. It's just one light above, giving like a nimbus blue aura to the corridor. And at the end of the hall, you see a large metal door with one of those wheel locks that you can turn to, kind of like on a submarine, that you can turn to unlock the door and go through. But that's what you see at the end of the hallway.
I do just want to... I might be misremembering. Didn't Bill get cursed with a fork of crustiness?
No, I got the hat of dampness.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's perpetually raining on him.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Or like misting, kind of that.
He's always damp.
Yeah. Not like
He's perpetually moist.
Drops keep falling.
I would have took that one if it included like muted trumpets. Trombone.
now Mike's gonna have to find a clip.
Yeah. Then I'll have a use for all those squishy footprints I had.
We already did that bit once.
I know. which reminds me, that's why
It worked.
I know I have those sounds.
That's why I have a folder full of wet carpet sound effects.
Yeah.
Like we ever do a bit only once.
So this 20-foot corridor.
And
roughly square in dimensions.
There are 47 episodes I could have named something about put it in your mouth. So.
I'm glad you didn't.
I mean, how many times has gurgle been an option?
Yeah, right.
This is the last one and the one before.
There's never going to be a last one.
I know.
No. Previous one?
There we go.
Previously on
so-
Girdle.
Are there holes in the ceiling walls?
No. There's no like murder holes or anything.
Murder holes in the windows, nothing?
No.
So it's not a giant gas
yeah,
trap.
I'm gonna walk on up and grab onto that big vault thingy and give it a spin.
Okay. So you go up, you give it a spin. It spins to the left. It goes, quite a while. It goes.
It's got to go all the way around once, and then come on, double zeros.
Ba-dun-dun, da-dun-dun.
Nope.
Oh wait, no, that's not
Rocky.
That's
Punch Bob Barker.
So yeah, you get the door. It clicks open, and the vault opens toward you. The giant door does. Just as it opens, you see an armed guard that is standing on the other side, and he's looking at you. And he's got a lantern in one hand and a short sword sheathed at his belt on the other side, but his hand's on the hilt. And he's looking at you, and he's like, "Is this a prisoner transfer?"
We're dressed as evokers, aren't we?
With the exception of me.
With the exception of you.
Yeah, we were doing the
we were doing
Wookiee thing.
the Wookiee. Okay.
Evokers or Abjurers?
I think we're dressed as evokers to sneak through the city, right?
Yeah, because we walked through the evoker guards.
But the Abjurers are the ones who are in the prison, aren't they?
The Abjurers maintain the prison, yeah.
Yeah. But the illusionists are the one, or the Abjurers open it too.
Yep.
So the guards probably work for the Abjurers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bill.
I'm Bill.
Yeah, you still got your best vest underneath your evoker uniform, don't you?
I do.
And it's still got an Abjurer uniform, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's prisoner transfer. We had to sneak through the city to get him here.
Are you switching to Abjurer outfits real quick?
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna.
no.
Okay, so you're evokers.
Yeah, we're still evokers.
No, it said the
Wait.
last. My note says Bill was dressed as an Abjurer.
Okay, so Bill is dressed as an Abjurer.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
We had
Yes,
changed
we are
already to
still
come here, hadn't we?
I thought you did in the boat. I thought
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
we brought a change of clothes. We
Yeah.
dressed as abjurers to get in here.
Okay, so if
Okay,
you.
perfect.
Okay.
Ow!
So yeah, we're it's prisoner transfer.
Who's the prisoner?
This panda.
Is he a warlock or just a weird panda?
Oh, he talks. Look at his mouth.
Oh, those lips.
Yeah.
Those weird horde things.
I saw a warlock that could do this with the lips. He's called Quiznos.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Quiznos.
Sounds like he knows him. So we're gonna take him on in. He's we got to get our panda shackles back,
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and get you guys in. Follow me. And he takes you through down a hallway, through a couple more doors, right? Some security doors that you can see as he's walking you through. He takes you into this small room. Put the prisoner up there, and we got to make sure he doesn't have any weapons or anything on him before we give him a number.
Oh yeah.
Is he the only guard in here?
He's the only guard you've seen, yeah.
Does he have keys on him?
Yeah. You've seen him use keys to open some
Yeah,
doors. So yeah, there's a spot for you to take a position, and he's like, just spread your legs. And
So I'm still a panda, and as he's checking through the fur, I'm doing like the puppy thing where he trying to bite at his hand and just playfully.
so stop that. So luckily, we prepared for this sort of thing. It's not the first panda we've had here. He grabs some bamboo out of a little drawer, puts it in your mouth. Eat this.
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
Gurgle, gurgle. Sit back on my panda rump and just eat it like a...
All right, looks good. Do you have a prisoner transfer slip? Someone says his crimes, how dangerous he is.
I ate it.
Look at his mouth.
It's a creepy mouth, for sure. All right, should I put him in like a super dangerous cell, or...
Yeah, those are the lowest ones, right?
They're pretty low, yeah.
And that's probably best. I've heard it's always safest to keep pandas as far underground as you can.
Okay, well...
Because of the bamboo.
Yeah, we'll put him down on the first floor with all of the ultra high-level criminals. We're going to have to talk to the warden first, though. Follow me. Anytime we have a prisoner that's got to go down to the first floor, we got to run it by the warden, so...
Yeah, that makes sense to me. You probably got to get the keys from him or whatever, too, and everything.
Yep, exactly. You got it. So...
Yeah, because yours probably don't go that far.
No, they don't. You're right. Yep.
Yeah.
This way, though. I'll show you. Are you guys hungry? Was the trip in all right?
I just kind of lift the bamboo.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
We have a basket of apples. Did we take the basket of apples?
Yes, we did.
You want an apple?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, where are the apples?
I don't know, but we got 5 of them.
From that special
they're
event.
They're cursed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't know that.
I don't want any apples.
Oh, we know they're cursed. we
don't know how.
just don't know
The
what
guy
to
was
do.
wearing a plague mask.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, right before we got here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what they
Yeah,
do.
that's right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of us.
Are they adolescents?
Well, you had your
Might be
guide.
murder.
You had your guide with you.
Percy.
Yeah,
Percy.
Percy was with us.
That's why there was 5. He takes you down 3 flights of stairs and to a level called the 5th level. And so you can see, that's what it
You
says.
go down 3 flights of stairs to get to the 5th level?
Well, it goes down to 1.
Oh.
So you were on the 8th level. So
Oh.
minus 3 equals 5.
Weird.
And then you'll go all the way down to the 1st level. But you're trying to get into what you think is the basement.
I just thought maybe there's like an unlucky 4 or something.
No, yeah. The 1st floor is the bottom level, and that's where all the dangerous criminals are. And that's where you just said to put the panda.
That's-
Yeah, because we know that the scroll's like on the bottom level.
Yes. You're not sure how to get there, though. All right,
Yeah.
so he takes you to this office, and he says, all right, well, just a second. Let him know that you're here. All right, just kind of let him be prepared. So, one second. Wait right here.
Is there any plants in his office?
There are plastic plants. Yeah.
I start chewing on some of them.
So he knocks on a door, and he goes into the office, and you hear some muted voices behind the doors, just chatting.
I'm just going to turn to Uorag. Again, I remind you, you don't have to eat.
It's fun.
All right.
Okay.
I think we should mostly come clean with the warden here. Let him know what we're actually here for. He knows that only an Abjurer can get us in here.
Have we seen any trace of the evokers?
No.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea then.
Maybe
Yeah.
just...
Just get him, send this guard back so that would,
Yeah, we'll
Send his
just-
guard back and just have a powwow with us and the warden.
Yeah.
will imply that maybe the evokers are on their way here, and so we should remove the scroll before this place is compromised.
Yeah.
We won't lie to them, but the implication.
Yeah. It's the implication.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea, probably.
All right, there's the plan then.
All right, so a few seconds later, the guard opens the door back up and says,
All right, you can come on in. I'm sorry, I didn't get your names, but we'll introduce you when we get in there.
and he takes you into the room. You see there's 2 chairs in front of a desk. There's a desk and a man sitting behind the desk. The man is a kind of taller, thin man with dark hair. The guard says,
This is the warden. His name is Utonium, and he'll be able to get you all squared away with the 1st floor. Panda, you stay out here with me. You don't need to be in there.
Actually, he kind of does. We need to talk to the warden about the panda.
With the panda?
Yeah, he's got to demonstrate, and you got to see it to believe it.
I just walked by the guard with a big grin with my Quiznos lips.
Okay, I mean...
They don't have the same.
You don't
impact
want us
just
to leave you alone
describing
with the panda.
and the Utonium says, Bridget, it's fine. You're good. Welcome. Come on
the
in.
The guard's name is Bridget.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Warden Utonium.
Yes.
So we all pile in him and pull the door shut. This isn't a prisoner transfer. That panda's my friend Uorag.
Aye.
Oh. Well, that's shocking to hear.
Yeah, we were brought here by High Abjurer Percy.
Oh, I'm well aware of Percy. He and I go way back.
Yeah, Percy's the one who got us, through the outside there, got us in.
Sure.
Because we've been tasked with recovering the infinite scroll of abjuration.
Oh my.
Yes.
And so they sent you to prison.
Do you not know?
No, I'm not aware.
How do we get to the basement of the prison?
Oh, that's through the sub-level. Go downstairs through the 1st floor, and then there's a basement access down there.
Okay,
Through the
perfect.
kitchen area.
We need to get there.
Well, you can definitely go down there for sure. It might be a little difficult getting through the prisoners' areas down there, but okay.
Are the prisoners not locked up?
We've found that if we allow them to have open free reign and converse amongst themselves and have their own little town, so you say, they're a lot easier to control. There's a reward system down there and for good behavior and tolerance of each other. It's a booming economy, if you would believe it or not. And with as much magic as there is down there, it's easier to contain them in a big room than it is in individual cells.
Interesting.
Would those prisoners have access to that sub-level?
No, of course not.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Why is there so much magic down there?
Well, the magic is contained. We have warlocks down there. Almost the entirety of the first floor is either controlled by warlocks or those who serve them.
Warlocks?
Well, that's what
No, I'm
this
just
is.
kidding.
Oh, I thought you knew Percy.
I do.
Are you implying Percy's a warlock?
No, don't be silly.
All right, so you're making it sound like it might be kind of dangerous to go down there.
Well, I'm sure if you take precautions as you go down there, it's no big deal, but we do have an anti-magic shell down there, so I'm assuming Percy made you aware of this.
Not that I recall.
We've been drinking a lot.
No, there's a lot of tension in the city with the evokers right now, you know.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Well. The reason we've been tasked with procuring the Infinite Scroll of Abjuration is because the Evocation Nation has attacked and have taken the city. Us getting here and the whole ruse with the panda and like these evocation uniforms in the backpacks here are because we had to use subterfuge just to get through the city.
I see.
Yeah, it's rough out there.
Huh. Well, are you Abjurers then?
We're allies.
Interesting.
I'm just a druid.
He's a druid.
Okay. Well, if the infinite page of abjuration is here, I wouldn't know about it because I'm not an abjurer. They don't allow abjurers to work in the prison. Abjurers only let people in and out of the prison.
Yeah.
You guys seem rather isolated here.
That's kind of the point. Does anybody ever come in and go to the sub-level?
Not that I'm aware of.
You've never seen it accessed?
No, and I've been the warden here for 25 years.
Well, you're gonna see it tonight.
They don't ever need to use their page? Weird.
So, we're going to continue this ruse then with the panda. I'm sorry, what were your names?
Blah, 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 blah.
That's
Panda?
The panda. Yep. I'm Eddie.
Eddie,
Yeah.
No, I'm Bill.
Bill,
Adira.
and Adira. It's nice to meet you. If we're going to continue this ruse, and I do think it is not a bad ruse, you may want to consider finding a way to peacefully navigate your way to the kitchen there. Once you're in the kitchen, you can look for the access hatch to the basement.
Yeah, okay.
What about kitchen uniforms?
Yeah, we could pretend we're gonna cook the panda.
There are no employees down there with the exception of 1 or 2 prison guards. I think right now this week's prison guards for that floor, let me look at my records. Oh, yes. It's Princess Morbucks and Fuzzy Lumpkins. Those are the 2 guards that are on duty this week. So the kitchen workers that are down there, well, those are going to be the actual prisoners themselves. Like I said, we have built their own little community just for them on the first floor.
Do they wear uniforms?
No, they just dress... Well, I mean, they have prison uniforms, which you will be receiving one before you go down there. It's a blue prison uniform that lets everyone know you ought to be on the first floor.
Yeah.
Should we So, do the guards often move through the first floor then, or you just mostly leave them to yourself, you said?
The guards frequently will work outside of the first floor. So they're on the first floor, but they don't go into the containment area. They have an office area that is sealed off from the rest, where the prisoners can make requests or speak with the guards in case they need things. We give them ingredients, things like that, through this secured room with these guards. With that said, they don't go in and engage with the general populace down there.
Okay. So but the entrance to the sub-level, that's in the general population part, not the...
Well, the entrance to the basement is, yes. Okay. It goes through the kitchen.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I was just curious if we would want to go and dress any of us as guards, or if we would all want to be dressed in the blue prisoner uniform to get there without raising suspicions, I guess.
Seems like the easiest way to blend in.
I could just pretend to be someone's familiar until the situation calls for otherwise.
If you would take a suggestion, like I said, there are not gangs so much as groups down there, and many of them are centered around the warlock that they were in cahoots with when they came here. So there are warlocks down there, and several of them have their closest allies, that when the warlock was arrested and imprisoned, their allies, their closest peers, were brought with them. It was a humane way, we see, of detaining the warlocks without killing them. We don't want another pact hunt.
Yeah, sure. So, you think maybe we should pose as a warlock in his coterie?
If you're familiar with subterfuge, as you stated, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, I've heard stories about it, but I'll see what we can do.
Hey, we could even pose as, I don't know, like that Heaven guy.
Yeah.
That would be a name that maybe they've heard before. Might make it easier to go off.
Yeah. The Heaven Spacey.
What was his group's name? Do you remember?
I don't know if they had a name.
Well, I just meant like his familiars. I don't remember their names, but I might have them actually.
Star or something.
Yeah, there's a...
And so magic doesn't work down there, though.
That's correct.
You're positive.
I'm pretty certain. Otherwise, the warlocks would have escaped, I would imagine.
Yeah, seems likely.
Okay. I got the names.
All right. Let's do it then.
So, will you be needing one blue uniform or 4?
4.
The 3. I can just...
3.
I'm gonna best vest my way into a blue uniform.
Your best vest was stuck.
What's that?
Your best vest was stuck.
It's stuck?
For the day. Yeah.
Oh, because I already switched it once.
Yeah, and it was a bad roll.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I'll take a blue uniform. I'll just put it on over. That way I can just take it off when it's time to leave. As long as there's a way to conceal it well enough. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get you 4. So he opens up a filing cabinet that says first floor on it, and he pulls out 4 packages, which has little blue shoes, blue pants, and a blue shirt.
All right. I'm going to tear the sleeves off the shirt and then put it on.
You're real creative with this one.
Mine around like a kerchief.
Okay.
Do you have anything in, like, I don't know, a human fabric or...
Made of humans?
Skin?
No, like a fabric
Bro.
suitable for humans, you son of a bitch.
Maybe you belong on the first floor.
Maybe I do. Had enough of this.
All right. Well, now that you're all dressed in your own way,
I'm still just getting rained on.
yeah,
You're
you
still
are.
moist.
All right. So Eddie rips the sleeves off. Bill's shirt is getting wet from the misting. Uorag wrapped it around his neck like a kerchief. And Adira
singed half of it to make it look like the rest of my outfit.
Just around the
Loincloth
mid,
and a
turned it into a
breastplate.
bikini.
around the midsection and the pant legs.
Yeah.
You think the anti-magic
Rip those
failed to
off.
make this stupid hat fall off?
Maybe.
Well, shall we?
Let's
Styling.
shall.
We got 4
Wait,
more
we should
flights
all
of stairs
stop
to go
for a
down.
selfie.
The prison selfie.
We need photo IDs taken.
So they're going to let us back out when we come this way, right?
Oh, yes. I'll introduce you to the princess and to Fuzzy Lumpkins before you go in.
We should give him a safe word.
What would you like the safe word to be?
Pineapple.
Schmineapple.
Pineapple, schmineapple. Okay. Someone write that down.
I've always been partial to stop, but
Wonderful.
Ouch, that hurts.
Now, Abjurer allies, follow me this way. We've got 4 flights of stairs to go down, because 5 minus 4 equals 1.
I'm gonna wait until we're like 2 flights down and he's comfortable, and then I'm gonna stick my foot in front of his.
Our heroes will return after these messages. Hey there, it's Nico again. If you'd like to skip the ads next time, as well as support our show, you should check out our Patreon. All levels get ad-free listening, where you get to skip all the commercials, and then there are a bunch of other features, depending on what tier you go with. Check out the link at www.afoolsquest.com. And now that the commercials are out of the way, it's time to dive back into the foolishness.
All right, so as he's walking, he's like, I should probably tell you about the 3 big gangs down there. I mean, groups down there.
Pineapple, schnineapple.
The first group is the Rowdy Rough Boys. That is led by their leader, a guy named Rowdy. He's a warlock. They're the ones who are most likely to instigate something with you when you first arrive. Now, as you said, you want to go into the kitchen. If you should go to the kitchen, that is the Gangrene Gang's territory.
Gangrene.
And that's led by Mr. Green. Now they are
Is he a jolly green giant?
Oh no, he's a short green goblin. But he's a cook. And that's what you said you needed to go and get to, correct?
Yeah, the sub-level. Is he a warlock cook?
Green is, yes.
Super duper.
And finally, there are the 3 big dogs. These are 3 warlocks that have partnered up. They were actually partnered up on the outside and brought here. They go by, well, their names, I should say, are Maurice, Joseph, and Joseph Jr., Joseph's son. They go by Mo, Joe, and Jojo for short.
Felt it coming.
Somebody's been watching too many Powerpuff
You started saying names, and I was like, oh, I was expecting this to be Mojo Jojo. Who is this? And then it was, and I'm just stupid.
Fuzzy Lumpkin wasn't a clue.
And we are here.
We sure are.
He opens up another big spinny wheel door to go onto the first floor and says, please follow me. And he goes in, and you see a short woman, big frizzy hair. She's got a little tiara on her head, but she's wearing, a guard outfit. And she's sitting there shuffling a deck of cards. And she's like, who is this is this a new person? Who's here? Oh, Warden, it's you. Oh, well, would you look at that? And he's like,
Hey, princess.
Princess Morbucks, these are our friends. We are going to be transferring them in, but they are actually undercover agents. So,
Just wink at her.
there is a secret code when they need to get out that we will extract them when they use it.
Pineapple schmineapple.
The code is pineapple schmineapple.
I'm gonna forget that before the.
I'm writing it down.
I wrote it.
Okay.
I've got it written down and highlighted, but I'll still forget it.
And then this young strapping lad over here, you see a guy with a guard outfit, but he's got some overalls over him. But one of the overalls is unhooked, and he's got some straw that he's chewing on. This is Fuzzy Lumpkins. He's not very friendly, but he does keep the prisoners in check.
Oh, that's what counts, right?
Yes.
I can respect that.
So, Fuzzy and Princess Morbucks, if you hear one of these people say pineapple schmineapple, please extract them immediately and bring them to me. And they both nod. They're like, all right. Is there any other questions or concerns you have before you go in?
When they change guards, let the next guards know also.
Do you think you'll be in there for more than 5 days?
Maybe.
We don't know.
We will indeed let the next guards know.
We do like breakfast.
In we go then.
We're vacationing on floor 1.
Yeah.
Before you go
We
in,
like it here. We're going to stay a while.
do you have any dangerous weapons that you are taking with you?
Hell yes, we do.
And
Well, yeah.
I have concerns about if they fall into the hands of the prisoners.
Nobody's touching my axe.
Okay, as you were.
I have expected the one guard to just be in a red dress and to see the bottom half of her.
Yeah. So, if we want to use the names, you would be Heaven Spacey. Adira would be Star, was the sword.
Mm-hmm.
I was the bard, so I'd be Ray. You're not a halfling, so I guess you would have to go as Dust, the artificer. Uorag.
Sure.
The
Well-
panda artificer.
We'll just leave you as a panda and say we picked you up on the way.
Who am I?
Star.
Oh, yeah.
Star was the name of the fighter.
I'm a chaos wizard. Pandemonium.
So dumb. There's gonna be a ding in there. That's a wrestler name.
That's that.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, and who's Bill? Bill, who are you?
Bill's Ray.
Ray.
Ray. Yeah. Star, Ray,
I
Heaven.
feel like I should know this. Heaven Spacey.
Panda, yeah.
Panda.
All right. And he opens up the door. Lets you go on in.
It's gonna waddle in, squish him up against the door as I go by.
Pardon me.
Girls.
Yeah, head on in there.
I will go
in.
last.
All right.
In case there's danger.
Typical.
So you go in, and it's exactly like the corridor that you went in to enter into the prison. So you've got the corridor here, and you have another corridor there. Only there's glass and on the left and right of you, and you can see that glass is where you could go and approach the windows to speak to the guards on the inside. So you can see that glass as you're walking out, but you have to go through the 2 doors to be able to get to the general area, so that there's that extra layer of security. So just as you all 4 get into the corridor, the door behind you closes, which then allows the door in front of you to open. You spin the handle and you make your way on into the town. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
And as you walk in, you do see a gang of guys kind of sitting back near the front area. One's rolling a quarter, across the knuckles of his finger, and he's got a few guys behind him, but they're all kind of gruff looking, right? So they're not shaven, they've got their hair all frizzled, they've got their clothes are nice and clean still though, but everything about them just screams like they don't really take care of themselves. They're kind of gruff.
The gangrene gang.
No, these are the Rowdy Rough Boys. The Rowdy Rough Boys. One looks up and is like, hey, yeah, I see you guys. What are you doing here?
Yeah, we see you too.
Oh.
This is where they put warlocks.
Oh. We got another warlock, boys.
I just walk right up to him and start sniffing him really uncomfortably close.
It is not a good smell. It is not a good smell. Are you trying to do an intimidation factor?
Yeah.
All right, make a roll for that.
10.
10? Oh, yeah. So he starts leaning back away from you. He drops the coin that he was rolling across his knuckles on the ground. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just trying to talk here. We're all friends.
I step on the coin and paw it.
You can have that, friend. So, how'd they catch you?
Usual way.
Oh, yeah.
Abjurers.
They
Try
use
to
that.
blow them up. They reflected on you. Blew up half my crew.
Oh, no.
Had to get a panda to make up for them.
Well, my name's Rowdy. I was a conjurer in the necromancy nation. I had a ship. We had stolen it. We were sailing the deserts. It was fantastic. Until, out of nowhere, a whole bunch of conjuration mages landed in the ship, just summoned up a whole bunch of piranha. Only they started eating the boat. We fell into a lifeboat. They grabbed us. They shackled us, put these anti-magic collars on us, and brought us here.
Yeah, the collars are the worst.
Yeah. That's how they get you. You can't say anything. You can't do anything, right? Can't cast any spells.
Not a one.
Not
Can't
a
even
one.
Pray to your otherworldly powers.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Easily.
it cuts you off in here. You can't even talk to him from here, you know. And I miss mine, you know. My fairy godmother.
Yeah. My fairy godmother, too.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. We got something in common here. Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Mine was a winter fae. How about yours?
Yeah, she's, I mean, like, springtime?
Okay. Yeah, that's a season.
Yeah. Well, listen, Rowdy, it's nice to meet you. We'll see you around, I'm sure. I'm going to go check out this town.
Yeah, the town. We call the town Townsville.
That's
So.
cool, Daddy-O.
Yeah. Well, if you need anything, you know, you just come to old Rowdy, all right?
You're the guy who can get stuff.
I'm the guy who can get stuff.
That's why you got coins to flip around.
Well, you
Give to
took it,
pandas.
but yeah, to give to pandas, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, if you came in here with a pack of smokes, that would go a long way.
I'm going to pull out my pack of smokes. And toss you a couple. I'm going to toss them 10 of them. Because they come back.
These are the magic ones.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. All right.
He owes me a favor.
He does owe you a favor.
10 of them.
Yeah, so the town, right? So those guys were sitting on a table, like some picnic style tables right at the front. But the town is actually a really nice put together place. You've got there aren't really like houses or anything down here, right? It's still just one floor. I think like a really, really large gymnasium, okay? But they do have it like sectioned off with like makeshift walls. They've got some sheets and stuff that they've thrown off to section off their own little personal spaces. People have beds. So yeah, there's some good areas. There's like a workout area that's here. Toward the back end, you can definitely see that there is a kitchen area that's there. Mostly cold food and you know, not a lot of good ventilation in here to be cooking up some hot food. So
No hot pockets.
no hot pockets, cold pockets, or room temp pockets.
Is there a microwave?
No microwaves.
Damn.
So you see these areas that are there. You also see kind of like a little library area that's there with a bunch of books, but the shelves are kind of sprawled out in different areas so people can gain access to them.
Make our way to the kitchen. Or do you want to look around
let's
first?
go. No, let's go. Let's go check things out over there. By the kitchen.
All right. So you make your way through. People are glaring at you, staring at you. There's a couple people who wave hi to you as you come through, and a couple people who do the, you know, like the kill you line across their throat, like you know, threats that they say to you.
I wouldn't get one of those ones.
There's a big guy that blows Bill a kiss, and
I'm gonna look him dead in his eyes and mime eating a sandwich, and then walk away.
he's very confused.
We all are now.
And you get to
What
the
kind
kitchen.
of sandwich? A hot dog?
Yeah, but I eat a hot dog like you eat a normal sandwich, so it's really confusing.
With two hands?
Two
from
hands and from one
around
side to
it?
the other, yeah.
Normally, I eat my sandwiches with a corner piece.
Well, it's a really long, skinny one.
I eat my sandwiches by peeling the crust off first and eating the crust first, so I mime that. No one understands.
Mine's that, but with a hot dog bun. The guy just thinks he wants a banana. And a blowjob.
I passed every single part of Bard School but the mime section. That was a real
Struggled on that
was
one.
a real problem for me.
It was hard to incorporate the symbols.
It wasn't hard to incorporate them. I just couldn't pass with them.
It's never hard for Bill to incorporate symbols.
So you get to the kitchen area, and you look over the counter, and it's a Subway style. You know, you got the sneeze guard there, and you've got, you know, people behind there prepping your food, but you've got cold salad, cold oats, you've got, you know, fruits, and there's like a Jell-O substitute there. Of course, you have the runny eggs, you know, the like mixture of eggs that you find in all the hotels and all the inns, right? And you see just behind the sneeze guard, there's a handful of people working. All of them are goblin-esque in nature, right? Sickly looking goblins. And there's one standing behind them, not actually serving food, but just looking at everyone and keeping an eye on them. And he sees you approach and he's like, "Hey, we got some fresh meat here, don't we?"
No, it all looks pretty old to me, actually.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what about the Jell-O, though? Where'd you get that?
Oh, the Jell-O? That came from the gods.
You boiled their bones?
Oh, man, wouldn't that be something? One day, my friend. One day. What are you in for?
Oh, being a warlock.
Oh, damn, that's what I'm in for, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They always get you, but it's worth it, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. I mean, it's hard to, like, you know, say no to an eldritch god when they tell you, "Hey, I'm gonna give you unlimited power."
Yeah. Those Eldritch. I got the winter ones. What about you?
The winter gods? Eldritch gods?
I'm just pulling your leg. Listen, that looks like a pretty great kitchen, and I am not great at cooking, but my friend Ray over here really wants to check it out. So do you think we could just have a look around?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's finish up the dinner rush, and then I'll show you guys around. How's about that?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good deal.
All right, you want some of this sludge on your plates or what?
Yeah, sludge me up.
All right. So you're the warlock?
Yeah, Heaven Spacey's the name.
Heaven Spacey. Oh,
Probably heard of me.
I have heard of a Heaven Spacey.
Yeah, here I am.
Yeah, you had the big rod, right?
That's the one.
Huh. Very cool. Very cool. I heard you stuck that up somebody's Yahoo one time and activated it.
I've activated so many Yahoos. You wouldn't have any idea.
That's a fan. I would love to hear all these stories.
Sure you would. This is a lonely place, isn't it?
It really is. My big thing tonight, I was given a pitchfork, you know.
Ah,
But I was never able to fit that up anyone's Yahoo.
yeah, no, pitchfork. You have to split that between 3 Yahoos, I think.
Oh, man.
Line them up.
Have you ever tried using it vertically? What?
That's genius.
Yeah. There you go.
So while they're discussing Yahoos, I think I'm going to just Panda meander through the kitchen door and just start sniffing around the kitchen.
The goblins actually will go and kind of block. They're like, whoa.
Oh, he's a panda. It's fine.
Just don't mind Express over there.
Just kind of like if, you know, if one of them blocks me, I'll kind of go over. here. One of them blocks me there. I'll just kind of go over here.
One grabs a handful of lettuce and chucks it over the sneeze guard. They're like, go that way.
Oh, he doesn't like lettuce. He smells something in there. Just let him go in and get it. It's fine.
All right, make a roll. Make a charisma
find it.
roll. We'll see if you get past them.
No. No.
Two dots.
Roll that again.
No, that's snake eyes. Okay, that's
Okay.
better.
All right. So the one the Jesus. The green, so Mr. Green, he's like, hey, you can't go back there. Somebody get him. And so one of the goblins goes to grab you, and he's got a ladle full of mashed potatoes, and he just smacks you in the face with it. Like, not like trying to harm you, but he's trying to stop you, and he can't reach you because he's tiny, and you're a giant panda, and he smacks you in the face with a face full of mashed potatoes, and you stumble backwards out because they are so salty that it is now burning your eyes.
So I get a little freaked out and start thrashing around a little bit, probably knocking pots and pans and shit all over the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Easy panda. Easy panda.
Now, come on, guys. This is why I said after the dinner rush.
After dinner, panda. All right, we're gonna get panda his eyes rinsed.
Yeah, I just end up sitting on my panda rump, wiping it out of my face and licking it off my paws.
Why don't you guys find, here's some plates of food. Eat this. Why don't you guys find your place that you're gonna sleep for the night? After you get all settled in, come see me. My name's Green.
All right, it's a deal.
All right.
All right, I grab a ladle in my mouth and take off.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Yeah, you still got your best vest underneath your
Stop.
evoker uniform, don't you?
I do.
And it's still got an Abjure uniform, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's prisoner transfer. We had to sneak through the city to get him here.
All right. Nothing's happening off camera.
That's
Nothing.
That panda. Pantha.
Panda noises.
So I'm sorry.
Everything's completely under control.
He takes you through a couple of places, then takes you to a stairwell.
Un momento, por favor.
It's like, I want to bark at something.
Losers.
And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
It's Townsville, right? That's what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna look it up. I was like, I'm confident. All right. Sorry, forgot that I had to name the community. All right. So
Wait a minute.
Newman.
Uh-oh.
It's not gonna work.
Danger, Will Robinson. Let's you loop it up over the.
yeah, that's how I had it originally, but then people have to keep going in and out through there.
It's just not
No.
It's the only way he can get on the couch. He's too-
Excuse me, that's what I said.
He said, I will take this.
Newman.
Oh God! Just trying to take a drink, and you know how you hold soda in your mouth, and all just turns to fizz.
It's gone. I'll have to get it in a little bit. Because he thought it was a game. As soon as I tried he bolted.
He just very calmly. You said no, and he said, "Oh, all right. Well then, fuck you."
All right, we're gonna find that dice bag on the next break.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
So, Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, what?
Tried to take his dice bag, didn't you?